So we're going to take a closer look. That's coming up next. This morning, a local author is sharing her bilingual books to help kids learn the Yoruba language in a fun way. It can also be a great, unique gift idea if you're still shopping. Joining us now with more on the fashion, the jewelry, sound books, and so much more is Yortones founder, Dr. Taiye Ayoola Adedeji. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Congratulations on what you've done.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so for those who don't know, you're actually a pharmacist.
I am.
But you transitioned into this. How did this happen?
So this happened because I was really trying to pass on my culture and language to my children, and during the pandemic was the opportunity to do that, and I kept searching, couldn't find anything, and so I said, oh, maybe I can be the one to actually solve the problem and come up with a bilingual book that speaks Yoruba and translates in English, and it has songs, and it has all the basic words for anyone to get a glimpse of the Yoruba culture.
That's awesome. So you're making it very simple, and this is, I know you said it was for your kids, but I know you found that other parents are saying, I'm so interested in having my kids learn this. Tell us a little bit about that.
Right. So the feedback that I've received from this book is so awesome. There's so many people who are in the same predicament that I'm in, where we want to share the culture, we want our kids engaged, but there's really nothing out there. So I came up with the book that actually talks, like I said. I can demonstrate.
Yeah, please demonstrate. Okay. Absolutely.
So you turn it on, and it greets you in the language. It says, welcome. You're going to have a fun time. And then all the words are very, they're translated in both English and Yoruba. So say if you wanted to learn numbers, you would activate the page, and then equals the word for one, and then translating in English.
2, 3.
And then it sings to you. And it sings to you. It's a fun book.
Here's the thing. Whose voice is that?
That's my voice.
So you did the whole thing.
I did the whole
and you
thing.
again had no background in this, but invention is the mother of all necessities, and here you developed this.
Yes.
Now you've expanded too.
Tell
us about you had a pop-up last weekend.
Yes, I did.
Tell us about this.
Right. So this is my way of bringing the West African culture, particularly Nigeria, Yoruba culture, into the diaspora. And, you know, African culture is very rich and vibrant and beautiful. And so I figured we would infuse the material into everyday items. You can tell, very colorful and rich. And kids love it, adults love it. And I have backpacks for children. I have the book. I have purses for ladies. I have flip-flops and caps and the whole thing. And the common thread here is that there is culture here. I think it's really important that kids see their cultural heritage reflected in everyday items. It boosts their self-esteem.
And I know a lot of people, you know, you might do a 23andMe and you find out, you know, you've got a percentage of Nigerian in you. So I'm sure a lot of people are saying, okay, well, let me learn a little of the language, the Yoruba language. Are you planning to expand into other languages with the popularity of what you're seeing happen here with the Yoruba?
Absolutely. I've gotten so many requests for me to translate this to other languages, particularly the ones that are at risk of being obsolete. And so I'm very much interested in doing that. I'm trying to make sure that this is successful, use this as sort of like the prototype, and then move on to other languages and help other ethnic groups as well.
And you're local.
I am.
I mean, this is
Maryland. I've been here for a long time.
She's been here. I mean, went to school here, you know, got your degrees here, and now you're doing this. How old is the business so far?
Going on 3 years.
Because you said you did it during the pandemic.
Yes. Okay. So I started 2020. And from the process from starting to launching the book was about 2 years. And then I've been publicizing and promoting this since then. So
for
it's
someone
been
looking at you saying, I have this idea and I want to do it, because I also want to kind of shout you out as an entrepreneur, someone who took the bull by the horns. What would you say to them as the first step?
The first step is to really just understand what your vision is and what your purpose is. My purpose is to spread, joy through the African culture and language. And so once you do that, you outline what you want to get out and the information you want to disseminate, and you go for it.
So listen, how can folks find you?
They can find me at www.yortones.com. I'm also on social media at Dr. Taiye Talks, as well as Yortones Books.
And what is this happening here, January 15th?
This is something that's so exciting. I do this, I host this cultural program for children. And it's happening January 15, 2024 at the Marietta House Museum. It's a way for kids to come and learn about African culture, Yoruba culture, sing, dance, and just have a fun time.
Have a good time.
Yes,
and the information is there on your screen. Taiye, thank you so much.
Thank you for having
Again,
me.
this is her information, how to reach out to her. Go get these books. This is so much fun. She gave me a copy. We are indebted to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Taiye,
I appreciate
happy
you having
holidays
me.
to you.
Happy holidays
you look
to you
beautiful.
as well. Thank you so much.
So much more to come here in Fox 5 Morning. Keep it right here, 8 o'clock.